crack. We got the whole crew back.
Really, bitch? A cabin in the woods.
Now let's get it all in perspective for all y'all enjoyment.
You still a slave to the white man?
Y'all gonna start calling my wife the white man, all right?
Newness, here's the anthem. Put your hand up that you shoot with. Count your
But
loot
we
with.
do on Juneteenth.
Oh, hell no.
Where are you going?
Look for the fuse box.
What kind of house is this? No, thank you.
The Blackening?
Whoa! Jim Crow Monopoly.
Shit probably runs on racism.
Pick a card and save Morgan.
What do you mean, save Morgan?
Refuse to play, and she dies.
I think we have to play the game. In your predicament, the black character is always the first to die. I will spare your lives if you sacrifice the person you deem the blackest.
The blackest?
Nobody should judge anybody in here, bro.
You have 2 minutes to decide.
Shanika, she say nigga the most.
Nigga!
See?
Dewayne.
Y'all can't pick me. I'm gay.
Oh, Clifton.
Yeah!
That can prove I'm not the blackest.
Prove it!
I've never seen Friday. I voted for Trump.
What?
Twice.
Big money, playboy, your time's up.
We need a plan.
I'm saying, don't you dare.
Don't say this dumb shit.
We have to split up.
Your time has run out. It's time to die.
There's a crazy person out here hunting us. You got Rosa Parks on your shirt, right? Would she be sitting down right now?
I mean, that's exactly what she did.
Made you look. Made you look.
What? Black women gotta save everyone all the damn time!
Made you look.
Yo, stop playing.
I got a gun.
That's too DMX. What are you doing?
There you go. That was the trailer for The Blackening in theaters right now. It's your boy Kuya P. This is Nerds Rule the World. And as you see on the screen, I have my good friend Heather Hurt to break down The Blackening. We had a chance to see it early, but we didn't get our review out in time. I'll say it because I can say it. I was on People of Color time, POC time. And so hopefully you've had your chance to enjoy it and you'll understand what I'm talking all about right now. Heather, we enjoyed the film. Well, I'm kind of messing up our review, but we saw the film early on and now it's here and we're spreading the word because I think it deserves it. And I think there's a lot of other big tentpole projects, big franchise projects, you know, like the WB with a certain Flash superhero, but I think he's more of a trash superhero right now. Anyway, just again, my crusade to, you know, talk shit about that film because I know it's going to get all the money and there's films like this that deserve it more. So anyway, The Blackening, what did you think of it? Initially, let's start in the beginning. The thoughts when we first heard it. I don't know if you were on the react for this, like all of our other reacts, but what did you think when you heard of it and it was coming our way?
I was the one that reminded you about this because I was so excited about it. I saw the trailer for this because of emails, because I'm the one that usually works the email part. It's just how the blog part of it. I was so excited for this movie. I cannot even verbally explain it. Any movie with they can't all die first just knows what it is as its like theme. It just knows what it is, and I was ecstatic because it's going to play off. You could just tell it was going to play off of everything that that people make fun of within a certain demographic of horror stereotype. But they were going to play it off well, and not just in an entertaining way, but in an intelligent way that is both funny and very honest. And I was very excited for that.
Agreed. Yeah, I felt very much the same. I was super excited. I loved what I saw, but I will say that when it finally came time to see it, I didn't try to put it up too high because just I think as from a person, a POC perspective, like, you know, we kind of put things on such a level sometimes and it could let us down. And so I was also in fear of, like, we've had the Wayans brothers who've created, Love and Loving Color, but then they gave a scary movie, which I think a lot of people and many people I talked about were like, oh, is this in the vein of that? And we're hesitant and not so sure. But I was happy to tell people, man, it's like the Wayans, but graduated with their master's degree. Tim Story, who was involved with this, really killed it. Along with it, let me give shout outs to the rest of the broadcast. Tracy Oliver and Dewayne Perkins, directed by Tim Story. It's like they went to the school of the Wayans, but they graduated with their master's degree and were the valedictorians. I think they did an amazing job with the Blackening. I was very pleasantly surprised. But I was nervous at the outset. And it was probably on the lower of my comedy expectations for this year, with Joyride being number one, No Hard Feelings, and now the Blackening as well. Although Blackening kind of was a little bit over for than No Hard Feelings. But high expectations for, to me, the comedy blockbusters of the summer. And I gotta say, with those three, this took the number one spot for me. This is, to me, the comedy hit of the summer, and really enjoyed it. So the initial thoughts, I think I went a little out of our track, Heather. I apologize.
Okay.
So let's talk story. The story is, you see it in there. We showed you all the trailer. But what did you think of the story and how it all kind of played out?
Well, first of all, it's very important for us to have a holiday movie for every single holiday. So Juneteenth, this makes it official. We have an official Juneteenth movie, y'all. And to go along with that, the story was really fun. It really, I think it was a great way to tell a very classic horror theme, like motif kind of film, in a fun holiday-based way. And someone gets killed with a candlestick. So, we got a little bit of everything in this. And if you're mad at me for spoiling that, it's in the trailer. I'm not telling you who died. I'm just saying that someone dies with a candlestick. But I don't know. I went into this movie with pretty good expectations. I tried to go into every movie with moderate to low expectations, but I had some expectations for this movie, I won't deny, and it hit it and it surpassed it. I love the story. I loved all the characters. I loved that each one they were their own version, their own type of personality, because we know that unless you're a white person and you only have one flavor, there are many different personalities within your community that make you who you are and make you as great and as versatile and diverse of a community. And that's what this cast was. They each played their particular roles incredibly well. Was the story super duper cliche and you knew exactly who the killer was the moment that they showed up on screen? Yes. Absolutely. But did every single character make you fall in love with them and make you not care about who the actual killer was and that you already knew what was happening? Yeah, absolutely. The story was great. The concept was fun. Basically a classic Clue meets Scream kind of movie in a comedic way. And I loved it. So.
Yeah, completely agree with all of those statements, Heather. Like, I love that everyone had their own, personality, mindset, and what I really think really pushed it over the edge for me and to make it a great film was that there are things like, as a culture, POC specific, that we don't normally talk about in different ways, and it was cool to see Tim Story kind of put those certain things in there, and just I LOL'd, ROTFL, rolling on the floor laughing, whatever, one of those. I'm not as hip as these young kids, although I try to be. When they did the gun from this to this, straight died. Just certain things that we
can't hit him.
We don't speak about, and they just is real shit. And there's a lot of those moments, and it gives it such replay value as well. Like, like subtle things as a culture, and I think just beyond just, PLC specific, but I think we all as people that can all relate to, that you can see yourself in and how we play. So I think this connects with everybody. I think this is a great film for everybody, but also as I'm not a black person, but as a person of color, I can relate to and see, and just all my friends that have seen this, just adored and loved about it. Just such a great film. And a lot of fun. Yeah, it blew. I came in with moderate to low And because you just never know and where they're going to go. And also, and to be honest, I think also as people of color, how we're represented and not playing ourselves off for laughs in a way. That's always a fear, because we don't want to have like that minstrel type of shit going on. There are certain things here, but I think there's a smart, an intelligence. I'm about to say smartness, an intelligence to this that really rang true and has itself in the script, and it speaks on so many things that they did a damn good job. And then the motivations of the person that we find out later to be the main bad guy, while it is somewhat obvious, I think everyone can understand. And as a person of color, and not even being a person of color, you can understand the motivation. So it just all made sense. It wasn't just outlandish and crazy. Although there's those elements in this that plays up for laughs, it made so much sense. There was an intelligence to it, and just such great entertainment value throughout that. I absolutely love this film. It was a good times, and I'm hoping it gives us more. We finally have our Juneteenth comedy horror hit that we never knew we wanted, and hopefully we get more. And without spoiling, we didn't say whether or not we're going to go into spoilers. But would you like to see a Blackening too, Heather?
I mean, I would definitely love to see more horror films in this vein. I will say that to go back into our review real quick, one of the great things about this movie, Kuya P and I are not the type of people that would haphazardly use the words, you should see this in the theater, because we believe in accessibility for everybody. But the thing is that one of the most incredible things, we were in a screen that was full house, and the best part of this movie was the interaction with the damn audience. I hate it when people are talking during a movie, but it is what made this movie so incredible was the interaction. Kuya P's eating the Flamin' Hot food from go watch our Flamin' Hot review. I'm
sorry, they're right there. They're right there, Heather.
But was the interaction, and there's a specific moment, and I do not want to spoil this. Even if we start talking spoilers, I do not want to spoil this, because if you can, even if you watch this from home, watch it with people who you want to learn from, people from other communities, because there is a moment that is relating to the national anthem that everyone in the audience took part in, but me and my husband, I'm pretty sure we were two of like 5 white people in the audience. But it was one of those where it's like that moment, I was crying from laughing so hard, because
that was another great one, by the way. Yeah.
Movies like this, we need more movies like this that allow us to see. And as you said, there are times where it can fall into that minstrel, that like over comedy, that over stereotype point. We need good movies that show great communities, the humor, the reality of the communities in an intelligent, thought-provoking way that does not go overboard. And that's exactly what this movie was. It's so much fun. I'm sorry. I just have, Kuya P and I, we basically had a double feature of The Blackening and Joyride, which we can say together because they're both Lionsgate, so it's fine. We can do both of them. But both of us were kind of expecting Joyride to be like our picks. Like this movie, took everything that we expected and just made us fall in love. And I'm not saying that, to answer your question, I'm not saying that I would like another Blackening, so to speak. What I want more incredible indie films like this to come out of the POC communities, because we deserve those stories. They deserve those stories, and they are a crap ton of fun.
Absolutely agree. Completely agree. As a writer, creative, I have like a way how I would continue with The Blackening if they were to do a Blackening too. I'm not saying it can't be. I'm just saying that what I would like. I love this story, and I think that this is a great one and done. Could characters pop? Could we have an expanded universe where characters pop in and out? Absolutely. I'm not saying that. It's just I think that this is a great story. And now we have our Juneteenth holiday film, and I don't know. I would like this one to be it, but we should definitely get more films like this. 100. Completely agree. Yeah, just because I fell in love with the film and the characters and everybody involved. That as a creative, like I have stories that I could already write in my head of where they could go. But absolutely agree with you. We need more of the products, if not a Blackening, but more of the same. And outstanding. And also, not to knock Joyride, check out our review when we get Joyride. Two different type of films. But yes, such high expectations there. And then and Blackening. But I also want to echo again, and I'm happy you said it. I almost forgot. This is a film you want to see in a theater with an audience, with friends and family that you love and appreciate, and those you don't know. And it's just a vibe and such a great energy. And yeah, man, it just made this experience even more amazing. And Blackening in theaters now as of this recording when we drop this. And I can't wait to watch it again, again and again. Definitely had so much fun with this. All right, Heather, Blackening. There we go. That was our review.
Yeah.
Another classic.
The reviewer just gushing over it.
And shout out to all the cast.
Yes.
Sinqua Walls, who is also in White Man Can't Jump. We also have a review on that for that. A great up and coming actor. I fell in love with him more in this. I think he did in White Man Can't Jump. This, an actor to watch and see on the come up. Dewayne Perkins, Antoinette Robertson, Grace Byers, ex Mayo, Melvin, Gregg, Jermaine Fowler, Yvonne Orji, Jay Farrow. Oh, can we shout out just Yvonne Orji and Jay Farrow who opened it up?
Oh yeah,
just kind of ripping on previous classic horrors of how they kind of came about, and then the already at the break. I think writing wise, Heather, I think we fell in love with just how they were written presented at the beginning.
Yvonne Orji has this incredible scene that you're going to sit there on the edge of your seat going, oh, and then it's going to come and you're going to die. It's going to kill you. She has one of the greatest takes.
So good.
Okay, good. I'm going to spoil a little bit. I'm so sorry. The woman behind me who screamed, "That's some good glue." So, that was ex Mayo in the movie. That's some good wig glue. Oh my God.
Good.
Dead. I'm so dead. I'm
Straight
so
dead.
sorry. I'm still laughing about that. You had people were crying. Like there was so much. Okay, I'm so sorry. But real quick, because I'm the white person, I have to shout out white people. Dietrich Bader, our Bader.
Oh yeah. You know what? Love Dietrich Bader.
As Ranger White. If we had to have two white people with us all in this movie, if we had to have two, I'm glad that he was one of them. I'm going to say that.
And actually, I'm happy you said that because James Preston Rogers, who played the other white person in this, I'm actually friends with on Facebook.
That's funny.
He's another great actor who just, kills it. And I was excited when I saw his face on the screen because I didn't know he was involved with this. He didn't post anything like on all the socials or anything like that he was involved with this film until after it came out and everything. And I was like, oh shit. But I recognized him when we were watching it at the screening. So shout out to James Preston Rogers. But just a great film and can't wait to watch it again. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Heather, if they want to talk all things Blackening, give us any other recommendations. How can the people reach out to you?
Sure. You can reach out to me at NerdIsAHeather on Twitter and at Heather is a Nerd on TikTok and Instagram. And make sure that you are not just following us in this story. You should be following people of color when it comes to their stories and their tales. Please make sure you follow and listen to some reviews by people within the Black community because their reviews are the most important when it comes to films like this.
Yes. There we go. Thank you, Heather. And for me, it's the Legend Kuya P on Twitter, TikTok, IG, Hive. And of course, here at the NRW and Analyst Wednesday, where nerds rule the world with our diversified group. If you've checked out other pop culture channels, I put up the NRW against almost everybody out there. If you look at our grouping, we have Latinos, Filipinos, our white Heather over there,
white girl.
African American, LGBTQIA plus all of that. I think we bring it to y'all. And so we appreciate y'all for listening and tuning into us because of what we do. And like Heather said, support diverse creators, communicators, fans, all of that, because everything matters. And we appreciate it and love y'all. We out. NRW, The Blackening. Go check it out. It's in theaters now. I can't wait to watch it again. Peace, y'all. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Kuya P, and of course Heather. We just saw The Blackening. Yes, coming to theaters very soon. Initial thoughts? Yeah. What did you think, Heather?
It was a blast. You will be not quite at pissing yourself laughing, but pretty goddamn close.
Yeah, definitely agree. Hilarious, laugh out loud, funny. Totally a film you want to enjoy with a theater and with friends. And if you want to get keyed up a little bit, you can. It might increase the laughter and the hilarity, but even if you don't, you are going to have a great time. Fun. I had a tremendous time. Everybody, we had a great audience with us. It's so much fun. Definitely a film to check out in the theaters with a bunch of people.
Absolutely. Experience the experience, not just the movie. It's everyone will take part and you will enjoy it.
Definitely a theatrical experience that I would recommend. Check out The Blackening, y'all. We out. NRW. Check out full review coming soon to the channel as well. Subscribe. We'd appreciate it. What's going on, NRW Blackening? About to check this out. Press screening. Check out the channel for our review and all of that.
Yeah. More like. Y'all, we just got out of The Blackening.
The Blackening, summer movie, blockbuster. Should be. See it with your friends. Yeah. Just laugh out loud. Funny, man. I had a great time checking it out.
It's an experience. You should check it out with friends.
Yes.
With
I think it'll just add to the experience. Maybe if you also want to get keyed up a little bit, might increase the experience a little bit more, but you don't need it. You're going to laugh out loud. You're going to have a lot of fun. I had so much fun.
We also wouldn't say that in public.
I'm in my villain mode right now. I'm sorry.
It's true.
But yes. Hilarious. Check it out.
Out June 7th, 16th, whatever Friday is. Out June 16th with early showings on June 15th. So make sure you get your tickets right meow.
Get it.